Michael Hurley, December 20th, 1941, April 1st, 2025, was an American folk singer-songwriter, cartoonist, and painter whose career spanned over 6 decades. Known for his idiosyncratic style and pioneering contributions to outsider folk, Hurley became a beloved figure in the underground music scene. His work blended humor, melancholy, and surreal storytelling, earning him a devoted following and a lasting legacy in American folk music. Like this to honor Michael Hurley's artistry, share to celebrate his contributions to folk music, and subscribe for more profiles on legendary musicians. Born in Bucks County, Pennsylvania, Michael Hurley grew up surrounded by the natural beauty of rural America, which would later inspire much of his music and artwork. He began writing songs at the age of 13 and recorded his debut album, First Songs, in 1963 at the age of 22. The album was released by Folkways Records using the same reel-to-reel machine that had captured Lead Belly's last sessions. Even in his early work, Hurley's style stood out for its quirky lyrics and unconventional approach to folk music. Hurley's career was temporarily delayed due to a bout of mononucleosis, but he eventually gained recognition through the support of blues historian Frederick Ramsey III and musician Jesse Colin Young. Young released Hurley's subsequent albums on his Warner Brothers affiliated label, Raccoon Records. Hurley's music defied easy categorization, often described as outsider folk for its eccentricity and raw authenticity. His lyrics frequently featured whimsical characters like Jocko and Boone, cartoon werewolves inspired by childhood pets that also appeared in his self-drawn album Art and Comic Books. In the 1970s, Hurley collaborated with the Unholy Modal Rounders and Jeffrey Frederick and the Clamtones on the critically acclaimed album Have Moisey, 1976, which Rolling Stone called one of the greatest albums of its time. Music critic Robert Christgau ranked it as his favorite album of the year. Throughout his career, Hurley released numerous albums on various labels, including Hi-Fi Snock Uptown, 1972, Snockgrass, 1980, and Ancestral Swamp, 2007. His songs often explored themes of love, loss, nature, and humor, delivered with a unique blend of sincerity and playfulness. Hurley's influence extended beyond folk circles. Artists like Lucinda Williams, Cat Power, Vic Chestnut, and Will Oldham cited him as an inspiration. His song Hog of the Forsaken was featured in HBO's Deadwood, the movie, introducing his work to new audiences. In addition to music, Hurley was a talented visual artist. He created much of his own album artwork, featuring surreal and humorous depictions of wolves engaged in human-like activities. He also self-published several magazines and comic books that showcased his distinctive artistic style. Hurley's creativity extended to live performances as well. Known for his charismatic storytelling and improvisational style, he performed regularly at festivals like Nelsonville Music Festival and Big Ears Festival. Even into his 80s, he remained an active performer despite health challenges. Michael Hurley lived a nomadic life before settling in rural Northwest Oregon. He was married to Marjorie Pastor Hurley for several years and had 5 children from different relationships: Jordan, Colorado, Daffodil, Rollin, and Wilder Mountain Honey. His family life was as unconventional as his art, but deeply rooted in love and creativity. Hurley often referred to himself by playful nicknames like Snock or Doc Snock, reflecting his whimsical personality. He enjoyed collecting 8-track tapes and incorporated this passion into his music career by reissuing rare recordings on the format. In 2021, Hurley released The Time of the Foxgloves, which received critical acclaim and was included in the New Yorker's list of top albums for the year. At the time of his death in April 2025, at age 83, he was working on a new album titled Broken Homes and Gardens, set for release later that year. Despite battling health issues as a cancer survivor, Hurley continued to perform until shortly before his passing. His final performances took place at Knoxville's Big Ears Festival in late March 2025. Though visibly frail during these shows, he captivated audiences with his voice and storytelling one last time before returning home to Oregon. Michael Hurley's death marked the end of an era for underground folk music. Tributes poured in from fans and fellow musicians who admired his ability to blend humor with poignancy and transform ordinary moments into extraordinary art. Will Oldham summed up Hurley's influence with the question many fans have asked themselves: what would Michael Hurley do? Hurley's legacy lives on through his extensive discography, unique artwork, and enduring impact on both folk music and independent artistry. His W